sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask Blue Jay, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indy 95.3 and FluentRadio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and Ms. Zeewiththetea, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it. Hey, y'all. Get into it, y'all. Welcome back. It's been a minute. If y'all checking for this song, this is Watch Out For Me by Lyrical Assassin. Y'all remember he was my guest not too long ago. Y'all make sure y'all get into it. This one he was going on. Let me see if I can look. I'm in. Hey, Lauren. Hey, girl. No apology. I gotta get at the snakes. I'm watching. I'm hungry and I'm ready for the main course. You gonna watch out real quick. Watch out for me. Okay. Stays left. I'm all about my business. Keep your team in check. My Lord, my soul provide. Receive a life. Stay down or lay down. Respect the game. Respect the hustle. Ain't nobody bringing me down. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna win this final round. Ain't nobody's bringing me down. You know I was gonna win. That's why you watching me. You better watch out for me. Thank you. She's looking pretty. Thank you so much, girl. You know I had to. I ain't seen y'all in a few weeks. Hey, guys. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Continue practices fluent the speakers. Okay, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live. If y'all was feeling that song like how I am, okay, that was Lyrical Assassin. Watch Out For Me. So y'all make sure it's available on all platforms if y'all love it. Shout out to all my Tauruses out there. It's our season. Shout out to Lauren, Art with Lauren B, tuning in with me and have one of our sponsors. Hey, girl, I'm gonna put the message back up there because y'all know my birthday just passed and I haven't seen or talked to y'all in a few weeks. Oh my goodness, y'all. I needed the time off and I'm so glad that I got it. Lots of crazy things have gone on. It's been like a crazy last couple weeks, so I'm super excited to catch up. So Paris Ice Bars in the building, that is one of our sponsors. Again, if you were feeling the song that I opened up to tonight, that was a Lyrical Assassin. Watch Out For Me, available on all platforms, okay? Before I go any further, I have to shout out the family, okay? Shout out to FluentRadio, Philly Jamz 95.3 and 101.5. If you happen to miss this broadcast, you can always catch me at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on any of those stations. So FluentRadio, FluentRadio.com, PhillyJamz953.com, and Indy1015.com, okay? If you want to ever listen, it is an absolute blessing to have, gone through my birthday, had a really, really good time with my husband. Like we just, really just enjoyed ourselves. And, to really just, it was a time to really reflect on all of the beautiful blessings that I was able to experience in my 33 years of being here. And now I'm 34, and some people, they don't like to tell their age, especially women or whatever the case is, but I am thankful for these 34 years. I'm thankful for God putting another breath in my body to do whatever his will is. And I'm just so extremely grateful. So, and of course, I'm grateful to the family, to FluentRadio, Philly Jamz, and Indy 101.5. Like the fact that when I started my show, you couldn't have told me that it would be in all of these different places, places that I haven't even, I'm like, I got to go and get through the city. I got to go to Philly. I got to go to Jersey. I got to, do that. And, to have my show there, it's a complete blessing. So I'm just sitting here with just a heart full of just being full and being grateful for all of those things. And I hope that wherever you are too. Okay. Make sure that you're dropping those businesses. If you're joining me today, like, I want to connect with you. Somebody needs what you have to offer. So go ahead, drop those businesses in the comments. Feel free to drop a friend, a family member, a coworker. If you know somebody that's out here doing it, tag them. I want to connect with them. You need to connect with them. Okay. And last but not least, thank you to my amazing sponsors. So we got Paris Ice Bar that is on the broadcast with me now. So shout out to Miss Paris. Okay. She is a mobile bartending service and she on the pull up. So she's not just restricted to one area here, one area there. Paris is wherever you need her to be. So y'all get into it with it. She has some signature cocktails. Y'all, the cocktails be having smoke and shit on it. I'm like, ooh. Oh, I'm here for it. And definitely shout out to Fire Infusions. Okay, make sure you get, if you like a little sticky to the icky, get into it, get it in your life. Black Dollar Days. Okay, the next one is going to be coming up really, really soon. I know that Faye's going to have some updates coming out, so I'm super excited to hear about what's going on with the next initiative, and I hope that you are too. We want to make sure that we're registering those businesses so that on the financial protest days we know who to shop with. Okay, so we want to shop with you. And of course, last but definitely not least, shout out to my sponsor, Tax Strategy. Okay, now although tax street season has just it's wrapped up, right? Totally fine. What I need you to understand is that you need to make sure that you have the finances in order to get you through to the next tax day. So even if you've already filed, Tax Strategy has great financial planning services that are going to be useful for you or someone that may need it. So definitely make sure that you go and follow all of our sponsors, okay? And get in tune with them. Let me go ahead and get into these comments. She said, amen. Okay, wait, Lauren has a new business. She has Blended Essentials. Oh, random thoughts. I want to hear more about the Blended Essentials. I think I have an idea, but I want to know more. And then Art with Lauren B. So thank you all so much for just tuning in with me. Again, I've been missing y'all. And what I wanted to talk about, I did take a break for a couple weeks. And I really just wanted to know from you all. Here's today's topic. How do you know you need a break? Okay. I knew what it was for me, and we're going to talk about it tonight. Like, I definitely just want to know, when do you all know that it's time to like dial it back? It's time to dial it back. It's time to dial it back. And I know some of y'all, when y'all tune in, y'all be in and out. So if you want to leave your comment, I'll definitely make sure I read it during tonight's segment, because I really just want to know, when is that time when you say, you know what, I need a break. I need a break. Okay. That's very, very important to me. Let me get back in the comments real quick. She said, hey girl, hey Auntie Tracy. I'm gonna give you a call, I promise. Like, I gotta call my Auntie Tracy. Well, I haven't talked to her. Hey girl, thank you for tuning in. So look, y'all already know what time it is. We gonna get these, let's go ahead and get these segments popping off, because there's been a lot going on.
All right, y'all, it's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Hate It and Love It this week. All right. So first off, I'll start with the Love It. Again, it's Taurus season. It's Taurus season. Okay. Sunday was my birthday. Sunday was my birthday. Yes, it's lit. It's lit. I don't know. You know how when it's your birthday, you be like, yeah, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey. That was definitely the mood. So, and it was Mother's Day. So it was super cool to, just have that day. Like, I tell, people that know me, I was born on Mother's Day. And so it was just like a true blessing. I'm just like, man, I'm like, man, look at this. So, I did, go out of town and everything. So that was cool. So my Love It this week is definitely that I was able to get away. I was able to go away for a little bit, and just take some time off. Okay. So let's get into the Hate It. Because y'all like how we gonna make a left? Y'all ready to make this left with me? So I was never comfortable with them lifting the mask mandate for airlines. Okay. So I'm like, okay, if y'all want to do it on the trains, the automobiles, whatever. Because why people wear their mask in a car, I don't understand. It's just like, it's just you and yourself. It's just you. It's just you. But needless to say, my husband and I, we kept our, mask on. We did what we needed to do. But honey, when I tell you it was all types of hacking, as my husband called it, wet coughs on the plane, extremely uncomfortable. Like uncomfortable in a way that I have not been since the pandemic started. Okay, let's just go there. That's number one. Number one. They shouldn't have done it. It was just so much. And then of course everybody was looking at he and I like we were super weird because we still had our mask on. And I'm just like this. We are not them. We are not them. Oh, hey y'all. Thank you. Say happy birthday. Thank you. Hey Queen. We got Miss Boss in the building, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go shop with her too, y'all. She got the bags, the accessories, she got all of it, baby. Lauren said, I hate the mask being lifted. Yeah, sis, me too. It was a lot. It was a lot, coming off of it. And I'm still super, super nervous about it. And y'all, just people don't care. My husband said it best, the lack of like humanity. Like they just don't care about anyone else. And that was entirely what I felt. Traveling to there, traveling home, it's just a complete disregard for everyone else and people that are around or people that are, successful to it. And, all I can say is that we are only responsible for ourselves. So you got to look out for you and unfortunately the other people around you. If you are traveling or doing things at this time, like definitely get your test before going and get them coming back. Just make sure that you have all of those things completely ironed out. Traveling overseas is it was a little bit much this time, honestly. And I'm personally considering like drawing back on traveling internationally until they like lift some things and there's like some things that's in order because the cases are rising completely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just, that's definitely my hated. They shouldn't have lifted it for that. It's a lot of still people that's like dirty out here. Even at the resort that we stayed at, they weren't 100% the cleanest. And I'll be like posting more about that in the days to come. I'm just like completely drained from it all. But y'all just make sure that y'all be careful out here. And it's like, even if you one of those people that's like, I hate masks or whatever the case is, it's just like, get over it. Let's get over it. Please. Okay. That's hated at number one. Number two is going to be rude ass people. Rude people. Eleanor's Creations. Yes. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all shop with Miss Boss. Okay. Like she have all types of events and things that she's a part of. She's definitely somebody in the city that you need to know. Like get into them. Lauren said my mask will be on to at least 2024 for real. Ma'am, how about make it 2025? Because I like numbers and multiples of fives. Like for me, the mask is gonna be an accessory forever. And y'all know I like the diamond ones. Like I'll be posting my mask or whatever. I got my personalized one. I'm keeping my mask on. As for them, as for y'all, it's not for me. I'm keeping my mask on. Okay. And even at work, like y'all, oh my gosh, wait. Y'all want me to tell y'all? Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting. Okay. Lauren, to touch on what you just said, I'm gonna keep my mask on in 2024. So let me give y'all a story of what happened to me before I left. Okay. And I was so mad because I was like, damn, this would have been real good to talk about on my hated it for the show. Let's talk about co-workers, specifically. Y'all gonna catch the drift once I go with y'all on this. The Karen types. Okay, let me preface it with that. Okay. And we know Karen, y'all trying to say is derogatory, whatever case is, it's not. Chill out. So, okay, had a coworker. They went out the country as well. Okay, they went out as well. This was before I did. I'm like, okay, cool. So she comes back, and of course, it's like if someone's gonna be at an office, I'm like, hey, how was your trip? How was it? Did you enjoy yourself? She's like, oh, I enjoyed it tremendously. But my guy and our friends that were over there, they all got it. They all got COVID. I was like, oh. So then I'm like this, oh, well, why are you here? Why are you in the office? My first question. Which, please, y'all go with me on this story. Let me know if you think I would be the only one. I'm like, why are you here? Okay. So she proceeds to like try to like walk close to my desk. I'm like, oh, well, hey, I'm gonna need 10 to 15 feet, please. Because I'm not going by the 6 to 8. I need 10 to 15. I'm finna double that thing. Okay. So she didn't say anything, but I helped her with what she needed to, just social distance, of course. Because I'm like, you just came back. Like, why are you here? Like, why are you in the workplace? Why are you here? So, okay, cool. She tells her manager, who goes to my manager, and they're like, my manager comes to me like, oh my gosh, you can't be rude. I'm like, for what? For asking for space after she came into the office, after she possibly infected everybody? Because what people don't understand with COVID is this, okay? Just because you may test negative or whatever the case is, you could still be a carrier. You could still carry it and spread it and be asymptomatic. It may lay dormant in you, but that don't mean you can't pass it to somebody else, right? So that's always been my understanding of it. If I have any scientists or doctors or nurses or anyone that wants to give us the correct thing here, I believe that that's it. That's how it's getting spread around. Because some people don't have symptoms and they're going like, oh, this is my normal life. And it's like, but I'm getting you sick. I'm getting you sick. I'm getting you sick. I'm getting you sick. Okay. So I'm like this. I'm like, am I in trouble for saying this? I wasn't, of course. My manager thought that it was so freaking funny, and I love that about her. She was just like, this is hilarious. So then, okay, the lady didn't come back to our particular location that day. So then, a couple days passed, we had a work event. This bitch pop up, no mask, no nothing. She just up in a party. Like, I'm up in a party. And not only that, I'm up in a party, but I'm up in a party and I'm at the door. I'm taking names. I'm checking people in because it was an event that for work, but we were working the event before that. So I'm like, you around all these people. Y'all tell me why before it started. She comes. She's like, oh, can I sit down? And of course, where's the seat, y'all? The seat is next to me. I'm like, what in the hell? So my manager is like, are you okay, D? I'm like, bitch, do you think I'm okay? Do you think I'm okay? Because I'm not. I'm not okay. I don't want her to sit near. I asked her for 10 to 15 feet. So I felt like she was trying to be like, a little, what is it? A microaggression? Is that what they call it in the workplace? I'm just like this. I'm uncomfortable. I've already said to you, I don't want you close to me like that. Because you just had to leave your whole people that you was with back in London town. It was a simple fact that she tried to, I guess, get me reprimanded because I said something about the fact that make it make sense. Because it didn't make sense to me. I was concerned. I was confused. How you feel some type of way. And that's what I mean as far as the lack of regard for people, right? Don't go and be around people and you're not. Like you're not in your right spot. I don't get it. Auntie Tracy said, I know that's right, girl. Do you feel me? Lauren, Karen, get your entire life. Girl, I wanted her to get her entire life. Hey, sis, potty girl checking in. You see I got my potty on tonight, right? This is dream, baby. It's a dream. Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely the hated it. And then the third one is rude people. So y'all, why the resort we went to, the staff, janky attitude. The guest, even jankier attitude. Okay. I was just completely done and completely through with everything. Let me take a sip. I was completely done. I don't like it. I tell y'all, rude people. That's She said, hey, do you have those earrings in silver? Yeah, girl, these is silver, ain't it? I think, girl, yeah, it is. Yes, I do have these. These are these earrings. Y'all see them, they're cute. Y'all know I like to do different stuff. And y'all shop the accessory line, baby. Wendy, you and I'll connect off air. I'll send you the link, baby. We gonna get it together just so you can make sure that it's what you need. And y'all make sure y'all shop with Pouty Girls too. You can use promo code MzMetchi too, okay, for 15% off. Period. Okay. So that was definitely the hated and love it. I just had to share that with y'all. First off, I'm just glad to be back in the building. Because check this out. I get up today and get on Facebook, and they're saying out in Jamaica that the air traffic controllers, baby, they strike today. They cancel all types of flights. And whenever I go anywhere while I'm outside of the bounds of the U.S., I'm always just super prayerful. I'm like, Lord, please, God does have your hand on us, have your hand on this trip. And he does it every time. So I'm so thankful. And my heart goes out to anyone that's stuck out there today, anyone that was flying out and their flight was canceled. I feel extremely horrible that happened. And I hope you're still able to go and enjoy yourself, because it ain't nothing like it. Okay. I want to go ahead right now and just take a really quick break. But then when I come back, I got the what would you do? And y'all, this one is wild. Please, all my people that love the what would you do's, I need y'all to chill and hold out with me for a minute. Okay. This one is a good one. I'll be right back.
The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
All right, y'all ready for this? What would you do? Okay, this one was crazy. This one was... Get your drinks. Get your drinks. Okay, get your drinks. Get your drinks. Get your whatever, your smokes, whatever, your food. Get all of that, because, baby, this one was intense. Okay, so I saw this on another page on Facebook, and oh my goodness, they were going off in the comments. Okay, and I was like, my listeners is gonna get a kick out of this one. Okay, y'all ready? Just let me know. Okay, hold on. I gotta take a sip drinking this. Okay, let me bring my little microphone over here. When my ex and I were married, we had trouble conceiving and years of heartache. I thought our marriage was strong enough to survive this. Then I discovered he was having an affair with my sister. Woo! We had a huge confrontation, and my then husband and I decided to move and make a fresh start. A few weeks after we moved, my sister gave the news that, surprise, she was pregnant. My ex then divorced me to start a family with her. My parents were also very hurt and angry, but when the baby came, they mellowed and reconciled. My niece is now 5, and I've never met her. We take turns attending family functions because I can't bear to be in the same room as them. Recently, my parents gently asked if I would consider having Easter dinner with my sister. I told them I would think about it, and I really did. I took a deep breath and went on my sister's Facebook page for the first time. There, I saw hundreds of happy pictures of them as a family. My ex-husband kissing her after she had just given birth, photos of the happy first birthday party, family trips, etc. She was tagged in a status update from my ex, celebrating another amazing anniversary with my beautiful wife. Thank you for giving me so much happiness and our perfect daughter. I literally vomited after reading that. After 5 years, it is time for me to get over it. Wait, no, she said, after 5 years, is it time for me to get over it and try to force myself to at least tolerate their company? Wow. 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 Wendy, yes, pour up. Pour up. As you can see, I'm going to have to refill up. Do you hear me? Okay. Do you hear me? Facebook use, who is this? I'm not sure who this is, but they private. It said, wait 1 minute. Yes. Yes. Hold up. These are the comments. I need you to repeat that, because what you just say, oh, I'll repeat it. No problem. Hold on. Let me get through some of these comments. Woo! Hey, girl. Y'all, she gonna be my next special guest. Okay, and I just want to make sure I'm saying it. Cetrix Sarita, give me a thumbs up if I said it correctly, baby, because I want to know. I'm so excited. She is an artist, y'all, from the area. I cannot wait till she comes on the show. Her music is dope, like super, super dope. She just sent it to me. Hey, sis, I'm so thankful you tuned in, girl. Shout out. It's Chicago. Wendy said, low down, dirty wench. And she spent wench. Yes. She said, because I know you lie. No, I'm not. Lauren, hold on. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it again one other time. I'm going to read it again one other time. Hold on. She said, it's me, Whitney. Hey, Whitney, what's up, girl? It's showing you as a Facebook user. Don't be doing the Whitney like that, okay? So for those that just are tuning in, okay, let me just give you a quick recap. I'll read the first one. When my ex and I were married, we had trouble conceiving, years of heartache. I thought our marriage was strong enough to survive this. Then I discovered he was having an affair with my sister. We had a huge confrontation, and then my husband and I decided to move and make a fresh start. A few weeks after that, my sister gave the news that surprised she was pregnant. So after 5 years has gone by, okay? The girl just went on her sister's Facebook page for the first time in years and sees all of these beautiful things with her ex-husband and her sister and her niece, whom she's never met. Her family is urging for them to have Easter dinner. So this was a little bit older, but when I saw it, I was like, I don't give a damn how old it is. This will never get old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just super crazy. So I definitely wanted us to talk about this, but baby, these comments y'all going off. She said, better be, girl, F them. I agree with you. Whitney said we would have to fight, and I agree. She said, baby, bring me the liquor store, the whole liquor store. Baby, bring me the liquor manufacturer. Okay, where's Hennessy himself? Hi. Barefoot, y'all in there? Because I'm going to need a whole case at this point. She said, it's me. I don't know why I ain't popping up. No, yes, y'all, it's crazy. Mama would have been in mourning. Okay, mama and daddy. Do you hear me? Everybody would have been mad. Everybody love me, okay? She said, baby, no, baby, that's a mess. Her blood sister, right? Whitney, that's what I say. I'm like, this ain't just like a friend, because y'all know I know y'all be seeing y'all messy ass. Y'all be seeing the stuff on Facebook and everything where, baby, it'd be like, it was my best friend. Like, no, this was her actual sister. Like, we came from the same mom and pops. Like, what? It's insane. What kind of BS? Lauren, I agree with you. Lakeisha, hey, Miss Bell, what's going on, Queen? Thank you so much for tuning in. Do you hear this stuff that's going on with the What Would You Do? These people crazy. And then my whole thing is with the parents. They just like, oh, we got one look at the baby. And granted, the kids ain't got nothing to do with the parents' foolishness, okay? Kids don't have nothing to do with that. Kids are exempt. That's why when people be bringing kids up in arguments and all this other stuff, I'm like, you little funky bitch. Like, you was not supposed to talk like that about the kids. Are you on crack? So the babies ain't got nothing to do with it. But no. Wendy said, Mama would have lost both of her kids, one in the dirt and one behind bars. Baby, bail me out, okay? Bail me out. And go after my husband, period. Whitney put a barefoot with the, okay, that basically she whooping some ass. That's pretty much what that means. Lauren said these bowls will have to be thrown. Absolutely. Like, it's no way. It's no way that we not finna fight WWE style. Like, but it's not a joke though. I'm really finna whoop your ass. Like, help me understand. She said, that's disgusting. Yes, Whitney, I agree. Wendy said, bitch gotta be adopted. Yes, she gotta be adopted and she gotta get dropped it, okay? Because we gotta fight. I have to fight you. You slept with my whole husband and got pregnant by him. Like, girl, like, damn, at least if you was gonna sleep with him, you could at least just use protection, bitch. like you gonna be low down and then you gonna be low down, like, to the ground. Whitney said that sister on crack. Judge Mathis talk about it. Yes, girl, Your Honor, I'm a crackhead, because that's what the sister would be saying at that point. Yeah, it is a dishonor, Lauren. I couldn't believe it. Wendy, kids don't have anything to do with it, but I couldn't be around that kid. Me either. You know, and especially like, because it's not like she wasn't trying. It's not like she was like, you know what? I'm not giving you a baby. I'm not doing this. She had trouble conceiving. So it's like, that's how you felt the need to repay your wife that was doing everything that she could to try to give you the one thing that you were asking for. You sleep with her family member? You got to be real low down. First off, you low down if you gonna step anyway, okay? So that's already been established. It's just like, okay, you a cheater, you an adulterer, but then you gonna do it with a family member? Okay. Bye, Trisha. She said, I'm gonna be driving. Okay, girl. Bye. I love you. Whitney said, wow, you blew me away with that. People be going through real stuff. Yeah. And it's just a simple fact. Like, this is the thing, you know, they always be like, oh, stick with family and do all this other stuff. But some people have family that's so low down that you're not able to, you can't come back from that. Like for me, if y'all condoning her BS, you finna lose me too. I'm sorry. Like, I love my family to death. And I love my sister to death. But baby, like my whole thing is, it's just like, what is off limits? What is off limits at this particular point? If you gonna mess with your sister husband, I don't understand that. I got to cut all of y'all off because all of y'all are toxic if anybody is honoring this. Because my whole thing is, I mean, you know what, y'all, I'm not a parent. And God forbid, I want to tell y'all my real truth. And y'all going to be like, ooh, bitch, you going to get canceled. But I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. If I was the mother, I don't know, I'd probably be urging her to go to the chop shop. Baby, you low down and you a dirty ass girl. But you got to go to the chop shop. You can't have you. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I know we fighting for rights and all that other shit. And I know that everybody probably mad and in their feelings. But I'm sorry. It's just, as a parent, like, how do you even condone that? Like, how is you even looking at your daughter? Like, how is there happiness surrounding that? And look at how bad they hurt the other person. I would be asking like some real questions. Like, so you really finna go through with this? Because you already did raw dog her husband. Like, you don't think that's enough? Nobody thinks that that's bad. Okay. Back to it. When he said selfish bastard, he a dog. Baby, he is a dog and he got fleas. You got to sleep outside. You a dog. I'm sorry. If nobody told you, you are. You are. Wendy said that sister proud as F he left his wife. That's what I'm saying, because it's just like, for me, if you done did something that's so low down and dirty like that, okay, let's just be real. Let's just have, you done did it, or whatever the case is. They say you're not supposed to live in shame, but it's just like, have some type of like tact about it. You have hurt not just a person, this is a family member. This is your blood sister. Why are you flaunting it out there like that? Like didn't nobody see the fact that she was married, that your sister was married to him first? This is not a Ray J, I hit it first. They were married. Girl, Whitney said faith at the family. I'm done. That part. Yes, girl. It's just, I can't. The mama and daddy sick. Absolutely. Sick in the head, sick in the heart. They sick in the head and in the heart. Okay. Both of them. They sick. Girl, you, Lauren said, you know, she going through some things. Emancipation, they not my family anymore. Baby, we ain't got to take court. I'm just not claiming them. Who are they? Oh, they died. They gone. They not in my life no more. I don't see them. Because how can you even try to justify that? How can you even try to justify getting them back in the same room or whatever the case is? Like, and it's like, what has the sister's efforts been? She the one that had sex with the lady husband. I have questions. Family, people you can't help, you share blood. Exactly. And that's it. Because it's like, you could share blood with somebody and they still don't mean you well. You could have somebody that's at your job that mean you more well than family sometimes. And that's just the truth. Like, people don't like to hear that. Everybody don't have the best family units. Clearly they don't, because the parents are not urging the other daughter to reach out to the one that she wronged. They're like, oh, would you consider having Easter dinner? Well, not F Easter, because that's okay. That's the real birthday. Thank you, Jesus, for everything you done for us. However, forget y'all Easter dinner. What? Jay Witt. Okay, I think hers came up now. Hey, Jay, that is Whitney. She's been commenting with us, but she said yes, they all trifling. And Lauren said her sister is selfish too. Wendy, sister wanted to be her so effing bad. Yeah, she just like, I want your life, and I'm finna give him the one thing that you couldn't give him. And that's probably in her sick ass mind. That's probably the justification that she used for doing her sister like that. As for me, I could never. I can't not roll with nobody that would be willing to stoop that low. That's low. That's the lowest. Okay. Lauren said it will not be Easter, Thanksgiving, nor Christmas dinner. Do not call me. Don't call me for Hanukkah. Don't call me for Kwanzaa. Don't call me for Passover. Do not call me for Halloween. Don't call me for my birthday. Don't call me for anything. Don't for 4th of July. Juneteenth, bitch, I don't want to hear from you. What? It's giving hoe. It's giving that's real $2 hoe. Shout out to Jocelyn. Wendy said, and a mama want her to be cordial. That family probably embraces family secrets of abuse. They love sweeping shit under the rug. Baby, say it once for the people in the back. So in this situation, as far as tonight's, what would you do? Well, first off, I agree with Wendy. She said they could forget I was born. Sis, that's the MF and comment right there. That's the comment. That's the comment. Lauren said agree. My whole thing is, what would I do in this situation? I can't be around it. What I am learning, because y'all know I've been very transparent as far as like just on my journey of just like, getting myself through things and learning and growing as to be a better Demetria. That in going to therapy and all that other stuff, we have to be mindful of our triggers. And no one else is responsible for our triggers, because that's like the big piece that people are missing. You can be absolutely triggered by something. There could be things that are triggering on a day-to-day basis, but you can't expect other people to be responsible for your triggers, right? So you solely have to make sure that your triggers are aligned. That is a trigger for her. She said that after she saw the pictures, he said, celebrating another amazing anniversary with my beautiful wife. Thank you for giving me so much happiness and our perfect daughter. She said, I literally vomited after reading that. Okay. That was not a figure of speech. She didn't just throw up in her mouth. She vomited. Do y'all know the difference? Throw up, vomiting, all the other. Yeah, it's levels to this shit. She did like the extreme level. It made her that sick. You don't have to put yourself around anything that is going to trigger you. If you got a family member, a friend, a coworker, a job, a location, a place that you drive to, whatever it is that is going to take you to a place where even you don't know what your actions or reactions is going to be, you don't need to be around that. That's what I would say. And in this particular case, there's no way that I could sit and have food without wanting to flip over the entire goddamn table on everybody that is sitting there, including the niece. Okay. When you don't know what you're going to do or how you're going to react or how you're going to feel, because this is the thing, you could tell yourself you over something, and as soon as you're in a predicament, you are triggered and acting a goddamn fool. I would not let them get the best of me like that. Some people don't deserve to see you sweat. They don't deserve to see you cry. They don't deserve to see you express any type of emotion towards them, especially when they on some dirty stuff. And this was dirty. This was the dirtiest. This was probably one of the worst ones that I think that I've gotten as far as the what would you do? I'm just like, this pissed me off. I want to fight the sister for the sister. Do you hear me? Okay. So I don't know. Lauren said the situation is past toxic. I agree. Wendy said protect your peace. Always. Okay. Even when it comes to family, because this is the thing. This girl that did her wrong. And the family is trying to make it seem like that she's being unreasonable with cutting ties and not wanting to talk to her. What is really going on? Wendy said square up, bitch. I'm done. I agree. Lauren said it's so sad. Who can this woman turn to? I don't know. I just want her to have a happy ending, like how Tyler Perry be making it on his movies, because she deserved it. This was some real. Tyler Perry need to make this into a movie. Tyler, you can send my check. We could do PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, whatever. I was extremely disturbed by this. Like, it's people out here that'll really do something like that. Like, let me not act surprised. It is. It is, and we know this. We know it. We know it. We totally know it. It's ridiculous. If it was me, I wouldn't be bothered, and I'd probably cut the entire family off. Cause to hell with all of y'all, and we would have to take turns. We would have to still take turns. No, I'm not willing to have dinner with her on Easter. Tell the bitch to come back on Memorial Day. Y'all can have barbecue together in hell, cause that's where all y'all need to go for condoning the BS. Okay, I'm sorry. I said what I had to say, and I hope y'all didn't get mad at the chop shop comment, but I said what I said. I don't take it back. That's all for that one. Lauren said he does. Girl, only the Lord would be able to talk to them at this point, because baby, it wouldn't be me. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be. So, all right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Now I come back. I got some nice what's happening, what's up, and it's a lot going on. I got some updates where y'all can get some money in y'all pocket. I know y'all want to hear about that. Okay, be right back.
Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Okay, you all. So let's get into tonight's what's happening, what's up. Did y'all get y'all Facebook settlement money? I just want to know, because it's real, y'all. In case y'all, there was people that was doubting it. It is real. They was giving it out. They sending it in the mail, and they sent the shit via Zelle. I was like, what? How y'all get my Zelle? And then I remembered I filled out a form for it. But yeah, it was a real actual settlement, and they did it. And it was like you can get anywhere, I think, from $200 to $400 depending on where you stay. So if y'all didn't get that, y'all should start doing that. Okay, get it together. I think it might be a little bit too late, but the settlements have gone out, and it was a part of a a $500,000 deal that they had to do for like the facial recognition and all this other stuff. And there's so many things that's going on, so they had to pay the people out. And I started seeing it this morning, and I was like, well, I when you fill certain things out, you may get the claim, you may not. It wasn't really a big deal to me. I was like, whatever. And then I got the little notification. I said, well, I'll be darned. Look at that. Lauren said, no, not yet. She said, I filled out where mine at. Girl, it's coming soon. I'll tell you that. I mean, whatever way you told them that you want to do it, it's definitely coming soon. Especially if you filled everything out and you did what you were supposed to do with the stuff that they sent out. It was real easy to do. So yeah, I just figured I'd ask, and then some people, why people be hating? Why do people hate when people get any type of little, any type of little dollars? It could be $25. People be like, yeah, I'm finna go on social media and talk crap. It's just like, baby, you don't have nothing to do. You don't have nothing to do. It's okay. It's okay. So that's going on right now. So yeah, that's how y'all can get some money in y'all pocket. Now, okay. Have y'all heard about Jesse Williams? Let me grab my drink. Have y'all heard? Have you heard the news, ladies? News you can use. The internet was going crazy. So Jesse Williams is on a Broadway Broadway show with a Second Stage Theater. And recently he was nude on stage for his performance in a show that, they weren't supposed to have their cameras, but they did. And somebody leaked the picture of him with his manhood. With his manhood. doing that. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get into these comments before we go any further. Wait, Lauren said, I did it for me, my dad, my brother, and my significant other. It should be 2 checks coming in my house. Ooh, girl, y'all rich. Okay. Yes, Jesse Williams was nude. Wendy said, nah, I missed the Jesse story. Okay, Wendy, if you have Twitter, while we're on this conversation, I want you to log off really quick, go on Twitter, type in Jesse Williams, report back to the live. Do it real quick while we're still talking about it. Yeah, you won't be surprised. Lauren said, girl. Well, let me rephrase. I didn't see Jesse. Go on Twitter. He doesn't mind. Yes, Lauren. That's what I was about to get at. Girl, Jesse does not care. He does not care that y'all saw his manhood. He doesn't care at all. As a matter of fact, he was just kind of like, it's a body. I'm like, it is a body. It's a beautiful body. I thought it was hilarious. And then my aunt sent it to me. I was just like, girl, get your ass off Twitter. What is you doing on here? What you doing on here, girl? And but it was super funny. She definitely sent it to me while I was away, and I was just like this. I seen it already. Because baby, Twitter don't play. Twitter does not play. He does not play. And Jesse Williams was so he was so open about it. You know what I'm saying? I love him. Yes, I love him too, girl. He's great. She said Tracy sent it. Ooh, Tracy. Are you talking about my auntie Tracy? Are you talking about my auntie Tracy? Are you out here sending ding-a-ling pics to people? I'm finna get her. I'm finna whoop her. Anyway. Yeah, he was, he did what he needed to do. Okay. But yeah, Second Stage Theater, they're actually, they've been putting in a lot of measures to make sure that the show doesn't get compromised in the future. Cause it's just like, everybody needs to be able to see it. Now they're going to have him, he going to be all covered up and stuff. So for the G words that saw it, hey y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. It's nothing wrong. I mean, people be leaking their stuff or whatever the case is, but it's just like he was actually at work. That's just like somebody at work taking a picture of you and your thing while you working. You in the bathroom. They just like, let me get under her skirt real quick. Like, excuse me, I'm working. Wendy said, no, I'm asking. No, I said, girl, Twitter. Go on Twitter. So yeah, they're putting in some more measures to make sure, to like really enhance their no phone policy due to the leaked photos. So, it's just like, man, don't be putting the actors out there like that. Go see the show. If you're trying to see it live, go see the show. I'll never forget anybody that's on here or that listening that went to SIU. If y'all went to that Valentine's Day concert, y'all remember when Young Jock Camp, he had this little thing going at the concert, and we was all like, oh my gosh, that was a time to be alive where like people went to concerts and didn't have their phone. They wasn't like this the whole time. Like, I'm watching everything y'all doing. They were actually like into the show. Yeah, I mean, people, they flash or they do things all the time. Stop being weird. Okay. Wendy said, I was asking if it was Tracy because you mentioned your aunt. Oh no, my aunt, no, that my other aunt was the one that sent it to me. No, she didn't send it. But that's funny though. It's funny that either one of them, if they would send me something like that, I guess I'll send it to Auntie Tracy too. So y'all, look, another thing that's been going on with these apps. So on Wednesday, Instagram users in Texas and Illinois woke up, grabbed their phones, and might have been confused. They likely realized they no longer had access to certain filters on the app. The states have passed new facial recognition laws, which prevents them from using specific filters. So, people ain't gonna have the filters no more. Now, me, I don't mind. I'll use a little bit of filter, but it's just like, baby, when you pretty in real life, you don't need one. You can post your photos without it. But I mean, they nice if you just want to like touch it up. And my whole thing is people be mad at filters or whatever the case is. I'm just like, most of the dudes that be talking about it, I'm like, baby, y'all get fill-ins when y'all get y'all haircut. But you didn't hear that from me. Needless to say, wait, Wendy said she just got off Twitter. Dun, 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 dun. Did you see what we sent you over there for, sis? Did you see it? Did you see? She said, period. Yeah. So I don't know. So yeah, I thought that was great. And then of course, we heard about it when we were coming back and it was on the radio. And I'm just like, Oh, I'm like, I know the baddies is mad, baby. They like, oh, what I'm gonna do? No, what I'm gonna do? Wendy said a feeling. Yes, you know the dudes that always be like, man, she be using filters. Da, 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 da. I'm like, your beard didn't look like that yesterday. Care to tell? Do you have a secret that you want to tell us? You just filled in your beard and your mustache, but you're worried about the young lady that's getting money on Twitter from a filter. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense to us. Okay? Stop getting fill-ins in your beards, gentlemen. Just get a better barber, okay? So that's that. Now I know you all remember me reporting about she said, bye, ma'am. I'm done. Girl, you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. They be sitting up there. I'm like, your beard. Did you change something with your face? What's going on? I thought you just went to the barber. Did you go back? There's some hair missing. Oh, that beard is looking real beardalicious today. It's not. Don't talk about us with the filters, okay? Don't talk about people with the filters. Now, I know you all remember the condominium that collapsed in Florida last year. So they ended up reaching a $1 billion tentative settlement in the class action suit for that. So for the people. And man, when you think about it, like just being at home and just like, yo, you know, that happening in your home, like a lot of people, I mean, it's like they just stopped talking about it. Like, did they even find all those people? Like, you know, I just don't understand. And it really did. Like, if y'all remember that story from last summer, it went like totally just flat. Like you just didn't hear nothing else about it. And I was like, damn, what happened to those people? You know, like something must have happened. And so I'm glad to hear that they reached a settlement. It doesn't bring their lives back, but you know, maybe even for the people that weren't there, I mean, it at least helps them to get like restarted with things. So it's crazy. Y'all crazy as hell in these comments I'm reading them. Wendy said it's extra dark and crispy, sir. You're a mess. You're correct though. Yes, the lining is super crisp today. I don't like when dudes be leaving that tan line around the outline. I don't like that. Lauren said, I wonder how many women slid in his DM. Girl, because you know he's single. He's single, baby. And Lauren said it did go flat. Yeah, that story went very, very flat. I don't really understand it, but I'm glad that they definitely got it together. Wendy said the chalk line. Yes, the men with the chalk line. Y'all know y'all supposed to wipe that shit off before y'all leave the barbershop, right? Because we will talk about your ass. Quick. Sir, you got some white stuff on your face. Like, what are we doing here? Get it together. Y'all stop walking out. Stop walking out. That's like us walking out with like the full like robe or whatever, the little thing that they put on you, the little cape when you're getting your hair done. Like, all right, I'm done with my service. Like, excuse me, you left the articles that was supposed to be here at the damn salon. Please get that white ass line off your face. Like, get it together. Okay. Your boy Diddy, he's partnered with Motown Records to open a brand new record label called Love Records. Somebody in the comments when I read that story said that they were going to be working for Jelly Beans and Sprite. It was exactly what they said. And I couldn't. I couldn't deal with it. I'm like, okay, Love Records, you know, with Diddy. I mean, this is the thing. There's no denying that the people that work with him, that they've, you know, they get their stuff going. But baby, it was the reading skills for me. I'm just like, are we reading the contracts? Do we know what we're actually getting ourselves into? Is Diddy really all the way to blame for people maybe not reading? It's predatory stuff out here all the time, y'all. And I ain't saying that he is that. I respect Diddy. Y'all, anybody that don't respect that man or respect his grind, you a fool with it. Period. I'm excited to see what's gonna come from it. Hopefully, it's some really incredible music. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that from the Love Records. Wendy said, nah, like walking out with brown gel all on your ears. Yeah, that part. It's like clean up, baby. You supposed to leave that at the shop. Let's see. My last story here. So have you all been hearing about the case with Young Thug and Gunna, the rappers? You know, you liking what you see. Everything designer, that's on me. Okay. According to court documents and recent reports, both of the rappers are among 28 people who were indicted on 56 counts in a massive bust in Atlanta due to their affiliation with the YSL street gang. And they are all facing charges including RICO, murder, armed robbery, and more. Okay, this is all alleged. No one is saying that they actually did these things. We don't know, but this is what's being reported in the news. And I was talking to Anthony and I was just like, man, I'm like, it's just so unfortunate. It's like they've obtained all of this wealth and all of this fame and, unfortunately had all of those things. And, he was telling me more about like the RICO stuff or whatever the case is, because you might hear those terms kind of thrown away like that, but it's kind of crazy. Oh, wait, Wendy has a great perspective. She said that's what the F they get for that bragging and telling their own damn business. Yeah, for me, I cannot tell my own business on a song like that can be documented heard all around the world. Like, where are we doing that at? How? Why? When? Well, I don't get it. It was just a little bit too much for me. So, yeah, I the sad part about it is for Young Thug, I was just telling Anthony, his child's mother just got killed recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for his children. I feel bad for their children, their families. You know what I'm saying? That they was, because they probably looking at it the same way we are. Like, why did you do? What did you do? How did you do? Like what's the point? So, my whole thing is gotta pray for all parties involved. And it's just like, especially like with the gang and the street life or whatever the case is, it's just like, that's just got a different set of consequences. And I just, I feel bad that these things are definitely happening to them. Hell, to anybody, it's just, it's unfortunate, especially when you work so hard to get away from that, where it's like, you don't necessarily need to lean on that particular life anymore. You'll hear a lot of people that are within it saying like, man, that was around them. It was in their area, their environment. They couldn't help but to be involved with it. But it's like when you get away from it and then it's like it still kind of comes back, I would imagine that that's a pretty salty feeling, So my thoughts are with them for 110%. Yeah, Wendy, I agree. She said that's a damn confession. It is. And people, they really, really, really don't get that. So as unfortunate as it is, that's what's happening and what's up out here in the street. So y'all already know what time it is, though.
Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
All right. So today's topic: how do you know you need a break? So I wanted to have this conversation with you all because if you all know me since I've started doing my business, y'all know that like I very rarely take breaks. And y'all probably hadn't noticed because it was only a little bit of time, but I hadn't did the show since April 21st when I had Kayla Haynes on. Shout out to her. And she went on her prom and did everything. She's graduating this year. She was our guest and we were talking about like the racist promposal. And, I decided that after that, I said, you know what, I'm going to take a few weeks, take a couple weeks off and just kind of like take some time, regroup, re-strategize, get some things in order. There's a lot that goes into being a business owner and especially a corporatepreneur where you are going to your 9 to 5 every day and then doing your business and giving it the equal full time that you would give to a 9 to 5. It can be a little bit stressful. And I wasn't giving myself grace to say, you know what, sis, you need a break. You need to take some time. You need to do that. Life has a way of kind of sitting you down because I'm like, it's definitely done that. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that in the upcoming weeks. But I knew that I needed a break. I was starting to get super irritable. Okay, like irritable to the point where I'm just like, whatever. Like even my boss was just like, oh, you've been on one lately. I'm just like, I'm freaking annoyed, like just super irritable, super just not wanting to be bothered whatsoever. Okay. Let me get to these comments real quick. What y'all talking about over here? Hold on. Let me go back. I cannot read this stuff. She said, we all need a break, honey. Yes. Hey girl, we do all need a break, baby. Because when I tell you, I needed one.
yeah, so it was just like it, for me, I'm just like, okay, I'm like, I just need to take this time off. I was getting irritable, I was getting emotional, like I just, things were frazzling me to freak out. Like I'm, and I was like, I was telling my husband, I was just like, I'm getting frazzled. I'm getting frazzled. This is too much. Because in the midst of it, of course, okay, you got business stuff. But then, for anybody that works in the city of Chicago, you all might have heard of the Chicago Returns Week that happened the first week of May. So there was a lot of preparation for things that I was doing. Because, that's the thing, like when you have a big girl job, you're like, okay, this big girl job comes with some big girl responsibilities, baby. I got a lot of shit to do. And I was just getting super overwhelmed, and it's like, I think a lot of the times, like, raise your hand. And you can even do it in the comments or whatever the case is, send me a message, but raise your hand if you have worked, and it's like, you need a break, but you just like this. Nope, I'm not taking one. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. You just keep powering through. That has definitely been an approach that I've taken, and I found that it is more constructive or more destructive than like productive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you can't give something your full self, if you can't give your full you, it's it's the inevitable. You have to allow it to happen. Hey boo, hey Kim. Kim celebrated with me. I love you, girl. I love you. Okay, that's my boo thing. Lauren, I need a break when I start to not care. I start striking in my house. Ooh, tell me about the strikes. Girl. We not doing dishes, we not cooking. Are y'all eating napkins for dinner? What are we doing? I need to know, girl. Let me know. I might need to pull a strike too. I've been okay. I have strike before though. I'm just like this. Oh, so you want? Oh, bet. You're on your own, okay, forever. You can eat ramen noodles for the rest of your time. I don't care what you do at this point. Yeah, when things just get to feeling a little bit overwhelming, you do honestly have to take a break. There's no way that we can continue to keep going and to keep moving forward if we don't have that energy and power within ourselves. Okay. So for me, I can't do it. I can't do it no more. Oh, Sarita said she said the same thing. Not anymore. No, we're not doing that. We are not. Lauren said no cooking, cleaning, smiles, or happy endings, baby. You better say it was not the happy ending. She said no, ain't nobody getting nothing happy. Nothing. When y'all look, when the guys recognize that the queens are the ones that run the castle, okay? Because I'm gonna run the castle, okay? Yeah, no, that's for real. And just when you do get to that point, and I agree, like Lauren, the part where you said where you start not to care, like I care for the most part about everything that I do, especially like even in the workplace. I actually love what I do. I love the people, the community that I'm able to serve, like they're my people. You know what I'm saying? So when their emails come in and I start to feel like flashes of hot, flashes of y'all leave me alone, I don't want to be bothered with y'all. At that time, I have to take a step back. I have to recognize, like, you might want to, okay, like you might want to get out of there. So I just want to make sure that my listeners, like all of you all, because this is the thing, all of y'all are some bad people, whether if you an entrepreneur, you a parent, you a student, whatever it is that you got going on, you are powerful in everything that you do. I need you to be able to know when you need a break, right? I love what Sarita said. She said, listen to your body. Yes. When our bodies will tell us that they about to shut down before they do. They'll tell us, they're like, you doing too much. You out here too heavy. You involved in too much. You thinking too much. You're not sleeping enough. You're thirsty. Our bodies will tell us exactly what we need. And what do? We like, no, keep the party going. I'm going to just ignore everything. And then we wonder why we be having nervous breakdowns. Why our bodies just be like, I give up. You've overstimulated me. Bodies get overstimulated too. I know for me,
Like I said, I used to didn't take breaks. I wouldn't. I've been so consistent that even when I take a break, I'm just like, oh girl, you forgot how good it felt to relax. Like I wasn't gonna do the show today, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, for one, I'm like, I got to get back on because you can't take too long of a break when you lose your momentum, right? So you still got to keep that up, but you gotta take a break. That's super important. And I love the fact I want to just thank, everybody that's tuned in for tonight that was sharing their comments of kind of like how they do it. I love the listening to your body. I love the strikes, Lauren. I do. And the fact that it's like, Kim is like, we all need a break, everybody. And even people like, so there's always like a debate, like people that have kids and people that don't. Everybody needs a break. It doesn't matter. Everybody needs a break at the capacity that they are living their life with what they're doing and their obligations in life. Everybody's getting pulled 1,000 different ways, right? So my whole thing is that a mama that needs sleep is no different than a daddy that needs sleep, is no different than a friend that needs sleep, no better than an older person that needs sleep or that needs rest, and not just sleep, but just rest, where you are not obligated to anything or anyone. It is absolutely important. Okay. So if y'all don't take nothing away from tonight's conversation, please take away from the fact that it's like, know when you need it. Don't be afraid to take it. And do whatever it is that you need to do to preserve that time. So this, like, it's not even something that you end up having to take. It's something that you value and that you want to. Okay. And breaks could come as long or as short as you need them to, but just making sure that you stop and take a moment out for you. That's super important. So I just, I had to share that with y'all, a good word as always. And speaking of good words,
thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Y'all ready for the quote of the night? Y'all ready for the quote of the night? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So this is tonight's quote, okay? You have a choice each and every single day. Choose to feel blessed. Choose to feel grateful. Choose to be excited. Choose to be thankful. Choose to be happy. Again, in case you didn't hear it, you have a choice each and every single day. Choose to feel blessed. Choose to feel grateful. Choose to be excited. Choose to be thankful. Choose to be happy. Okay. No matter whatever it is that you decide to do, you have a choice every single day. So whatever it is that you want to feel, whatever it is that you want to obtain, that you want to get to, that you're striving for, whatever it is, the choice is yours every single day. Okay. So I hope you all take that with you. If you're in the Chicagoland area, y'all know that we finally got some good weather. I need y'all to not act a fool, but act a fool a little bit, but not act a fool the way that they've been reporting in the news, because they was going off this weekend. I'm gonna need y'all to get that together. Please stop. Okay. But so look, we're not choosing violence. That's what we're not going to choose this weekend. But no, I just want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for just coming back, even after I took a couple weeks off, and tuning in with me and jumping in on tonight's conversation about that batshit crazy ass sister that slept with her sister's husband. Shame on her, whoever she is. If you're listening or you ever come across this show, shame, shame, shame. Okay. And I meant what I said. And thank you so much to the family, FluentRadio, Philly Jamz 95.3, and Indy 101.5 out in Jersey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you all haven't already, make sure that you're following me on all platforms at MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi. I know you see it, okay? And make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram at the BP Media Co, okay? I want y'all to follow me to get the deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am always connecting with other entrepreneurs and artists and creatives and people that have the things that you all want and that you need. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Follow my amazing sponsors, Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, Tax Strategy, Fire Infusions, and of course, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay. It's lit. Next week, I have an amazing girl group that's joining me, y'all. Ooh, they ain't girls, baby. These is grown women. Okay. We have Her Story that's going to be coming on next week. And I'm super excited to talk to those ladies and just, find out about their journey. They are another group that's hailing from our area. So we got to make sure we show them some love next week. I love y'all. Be well, be safe. It's still Taurus season. So if you see a Taurus, thank a Taurus, love a Taurus. Okay, period. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.